So welcome back to another video, and I have some really exciting, awesome Scream 5 news. And this is exciting. Scream 5 is coming in 2021. I'm thinking late 2021 because what's been going on in the world. Scream 5 is coming in 2021 from Paramount Pictures. Paramount Pictures is joining forces with Spyglass Media to release the next Scream movie sometime next year. This is a very exciting. Firstly, never thought Paramount would be involved with the Scream movie or any big horror movie ever again since they left Friday the 13th. I thought A24 Studios or Blumhouse would scoop it up because since that was their dream. I thought maybe like a real small distributioner will pick it up, but Paramount picked it up, which I find it interesting. So I guess Paramount wants to get back on the scene, and this is the way of them doing it. So Spyglass Media upcoming Scream movie has found its distribution as companies teaming with Paramount Pictures to release the horror sequel in theaters 2020. As previously announced, David Arquette is going to return as Dewey, and more likely the rest of the cast will sign on. Reportedly, Spyglass and Paramount are planning a 2020 release in theaters for Scream 5, but no official premiere date has been set yet. I think why official date and month has not been set because of what's going on in the world, and I'll touch upon that in a little bit. Also working with Matt Bullinter and Tyler Grant on the projects as Jane Venner, as we know. Principal photography of Scream 5 reportedly begin in the late summer of this year here in North Carolina upon its release. So yeah, principal photography is supposed to begin in Wilmington, North Carolina. Halloween Kills was also filmed there. So principal photography. Okay, so I want to break this down and talk about something. So, I may look it up. I may be very curious to look it up myself, but I wonder all the protocols lifted in Wilmington, for them to film. I don't know, what you would have to look up, but, I wonder if the protocols are lifted in Wilmington for them to shoot this movie. Even if they can't start principal photography, I think they would like to start, principal photography in August, mid-July. I think they would like to do that so they could have it out as a summer movie, because a lot of horror movies have been coming out in the summer. So Scream 5 is a summer movie. That's a best bet. But I think if they have to start principal photography, let's say in November, December-ish, and can't start filming until January, I say more than likely a November, December, at the earliest a September release. I don't see it, being released beside Halloween Ends. I don't see that happening. So yeah, I wanted to touch upon that, really quick. I strongly think it's coming out next year. I strongly think that, because long as the protocols get lifted in Wilmington, like I said, I don't know what I have to look up to see if the protocols are lifted, for them to film. But long as the protocols are lifted, they could film it. They could, if they're ready to go. Come on, come on now. They can actually start filming today if they wanted to, if the protocols are lifted. You know what I mean? So I find that interesting. Now 2021, like I said, if they could start principal photography, like I said, if they start, principal photography next month, let's say, then I can possibly see Scream 5, most certainly, most definitely. I'm betting on this now. If they can start principal photography now, I'm betting a early summer, mid-June release. Mid-June release. I'm betting that right now. I'm betting a mid to June release. If they can't film it till December, going into next year, then I don't see the movie coming out till September or even November or even December. I think they probably just may wait till December. But yeah, and yes, movies can film and shoot in the same year. Halloween 2018 did the same thing, and a lot of other horror movies did it. That used to be the old formula back in the 70s and the 80s and part of the 90s, was to film the horror movie the same year. and release it the same year and do all the promotion the same year, and then if the movie's successful, start the sequel the same year. You know what I mean? So I think that's really cool. This Scream 5 is coming 2021. Now, I said my piece on this thousands of times. I don't see it being called Scream 5. It would really surprise me if they called it Scream 5, but usually studios like to just call it, by its, separate title. Like Halloween, Universal's the one who picked Halloween. They called it Halloween because they knew that just Halloween would be more profitable to the general audience. Scream 5, I feel like there is a 90%, a 95% chance it's gonna be called Scream 5. 100% chance is, it's just gonna be called Scream. Possibly the tagline, but who really knows? But I think this is really exciting. If they just found that distributioner, and I think in the next week to next month, we could possibly start, hearing more casting rumors, especially if the protocols are lifted. But I think even if the protocols are not lifted, they don't want to sit and wait. They want to go ahead and get the ball rolling, and I think this was one of the steps right here. So Scream 5 is coming 2021. I'm saying it right now. I'm predicting it right now. Early summer, May to June. That's when a lot of horror movies come out. That's when Candyman was supposed to come out this year. So I think mid to June, late 2021, September, November, December. That'd be really interesting if they did release it in December, because that's when the original Scream came out, was like around Christmas, I believe. But not a lot of horror movies released around Christmas now, so I don't know really how that would be. But I really do see Scream 5 being released in May of next year. I see it. I'm predicting it now. If not May, definitely mid-June, like around my birthday or something. But so yeah, most certainly, yeah. Make sure to hit the like button, please subscribe, hit the notification bell. Let me know. Let me know. Are you excited about Scream 5? And also let me know. When do you think they're start to get filming? I really think they're going to start being able to film in mid-July, early August, as a lot of TV shows and movies are going back into production. The biggest one is the Batman. I always point that one out. The Batman is one of them. So make sure to hit the like button, please subscribe. First time viewer, hit the subscribe button. Like I said, let me know in the comments below. What do you think of Scream 5? What do you think it's going to be called? And let me know your predictions for Scream 5, and let me know what you think it's going to be called. I think there's a slim chance to be called Scream 5, but we shall see. Catch everyone in the next video.